Hello, we are here back in Denmark, 2 months after arrival.
Hi.
And we're sitting in nice springtime here in Denmark. The bird is singing and it's really nice. It's a very good time. And we are thinking a little bit about our project and the process you have been into.
Mm-hmm.
The process to your spiritual journey to find out what did you want to find out with this spiritual journey?
What I want to find out, I think it was a lot of things, but overall it was about how we have a meaning of life and maybe a purpose in life, and how love is all around these two aspects. And I want to develop this spirituality and see maybe could I develop my own personal aspects on these things, or maybe could I do something even better for the world and for myself in all this. So I want to see if it's possible, or if we heard some people talk about how you develop spirituality or take on spirituality journey. I think it's a good way to start and see how it is possible to develop this.
So what did it do for you? Do you think you have changed? Do you think you have developed something?
It's difficult to say if I have. I think the main thing is I'm still the same person as I have always been, and I really think it's an important thing to say, because maybe people always think they have to be another person or be something else to be good enough, and I think it's an important thing to highlight that every person is good enough.
So what did you feel? Do you feel you were even better or what after this trip? I have some. I don't think I was a better person, but I could understand myself even better. And when I came home, a lot of people, especially my family, told me that they could see a difference in me, in almost the way I walk and in my eyes and whole my body spirit, if you can say that. But it's more difficult to feel yourself. In which way was it? What was the difference?
Maybe the way I approached things and approached other people, and meet different things in life.
In which way was it different?
Maybe the thing is I'm more open. I think a lot more open, and I have a more open mind. I'm always been a very wondering person and question a lot of things, and I still do. But now I can see the first thing is to have an open mind and to have an open heart to realize the energies around you and people around you, and have an open mind to have faith in the future and faith in the things happen to you.
So it's more trust. You come in contact with more trust.
Yeah, definitely, and also this faith in future, and faith that everything I need to experience is a part of my journey in life.
So there is meaning with everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I can feel now when I came home, I'm a lot more open, and I don't have this fear for everything what happened, and have to plan out and sort out the future, and I don't have that anymore. It's more like it's go more easy, and I said to my family, it's like my fear is closed down, it's just shut down, and I can't feel it anymore in my body as I could before. It's really, really amazing, and it's only about 2 months of change I could feel that, and
so it's more trust.
Yeah, definitely. Trust in everything is a part of life, and it's good for what it is.
What about your relationship to spirituality? Have that changed?
I think
or religion or whatever.
Yeah, I think when I
as I said before, when I'm open, I experience how when I open my heart and my mind, I experience that things just happen like this, you know. And just if I want to receive and achieve something, not for myself but also for people around me, I start to ask more for it now than I did before.
Go for it.
Yeah. And I can feel things just happened step by step because this is really what I want. And if you go with your heart and want this, is it's really important to be open, and then just things just happen. Yeah, it's crazy.
So do you think it was a good spiritual journey for you to go to India?
Yeah, definitely. Also because all the people I met there and all the interviews we made, they make a bit of impression on me. And also I feel that every single person mentioned something I can use in my own life and to give to other person as well. Yeah.
And your relationship to God or spirituality, how is that? Has that changed, or is it the same?
Yeah, I think I have been. Now I feel more the higher truth we have talked about. I have always believed that there is something up there, but when I'm open, I feel a lot of energies around me, and I feel how when you are in contact with this energy and when you think about karma, how you act and how you this is the same way how you receive, and you give what you receive, and I can feel that in my own life now. And actually, I'll not say I have some rituals, but I have started when I practice yoga. I start to say a little mantra to myself and ask for God and say something good and pray for peace and love and for my family and as well. So this has changed.
Good.
Yeah.
Should we? Do you have more to say?
No.
Should we talk about what you have learned about religion, spirituality, and loveability in this project? Should we talk about that together?
Yeah. It's a good idea. Yeah.
So, what do you think we have learned?
I think maybe as we start that we make this loveability in India, we maybe already thought that love is a really important thing in life and in the world. But when we made the interview and talked to people down there and just feeling it in our own body and what we come home with, I really, really have figured out that love is really important. More important than we maybe imagine. Yeah.
And I think the special things about it is that even though we was talking about people with 3 different religions and a 4th group where people didn't believe in religion in the normal way, but they defined themselves in spiritual in some way because they meant there was a God. All of them had the same agreement about love was important.
Yeah.
Love to themselves and love to the family and love to the world.
Exactly.
So it was going through the whole process and love to God. I thought it was really surprising to hear they had a really close relationship to God in different ways.
Yeah, I definitely felt that too, and maybe it was God or maybe it was just a universal love as they were talking about, but this love was really an amazing thing and a big part of their life in all aspects, and how you meet another person.
I think it was a little difficult to see when they were talking about love and when they're talking about God, because first of all they said some from Muslim religion said that God was light and God was all over, and the people that wasn't related to religion, they said that God is they're connected. Love is connection. We connected with other people or with the world. And someone was talking about God is taking us together, or God is in us. Like a light.
And actually I think one of them mentioned that your purpose of life is to serve God. So this was a really a big thing, I think.
And I think that I was a little surprised about that. There were some people who was thinking very much about loveability and helping other people. For example, there was some Muslim who told me that Ramadan was a part of having empathy for people who was starving. So they didn't eat in the daytime in whole months to have empathy for people who didn't eat, so they could help them or in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
And there was a Hindu who didn't eat. He cleansed himself every Monday, and it was a part of giving food to other people. And then being clean to go to in the temple, and there was another Muslim who told me that he was only eating half full every time he was eating, so there was food for other people.
It was a way of seeing life, that you have to bring something and send something good
and share
in the world.
Okay, Malene, if we talk about spirituality and loveability in a higher level, you had something you said about one of the interview people were saying.
I think it's very important that people, they talk about how religion mean in life, how much it mean in life, but also that religion should not divide people, but bring them together in the name of love. And I think it's really important to highlight this and to see that no religion tells you to harm anyone or to do something bad or to kill anyone. And it's, as we talk about, it's a lot up to date now. You see a lot of things in world and a war in world that people say it's in the religion's name, but the religion doesn't say anything about that. So I think it's important to take responsibility in your own way and to see, as you said, how you want to bring this love to world. It's not about love when you harm another person.